Senior quarterback Cullen Finnerty is looking to lead the Lakers to 3 national titles in 4 years. Tom Cleary reports now on one of the most exciting quarterbacks in the nation in Division II.
A lot of factors are responsible for the current football golden age at Grand Valley, but among the most important has been quarterback succession. Kurt Ains left after the 2002 national championship as perhaps the best and most decorated player in Laker history. But there waiting in the wings was Cullen Finnerty, who in 4 years has passed for over 10,000 yards while leading the Lakers to national titles in 2 of his first 3 seasons as Grand Valley's quarterback.
I mean, I really couldn't picture anything turning out as well as it has already. I mean, 2 national championships. I mean, whenever I first got in here, the first year I got redshirted, I just tried to kind of comprehend everything. Just kind of sit back and watch and wait my turn. I was able to learn a lot of stuff from those seniors, you know, Kirkus and Ains, and how to do things the right way. And you know, the next year, my freshman year, we won the national championship in 2003. Things were still kind of spinning a little bit. You know, things eventually started slowing down. I'm at the point right now where I feel very comfortable within our offensive schemes and what we do.
Had it not been for a freak injury toward the end of his junior season, Ains might well be playing professionally today. And while Finnerty has missed some time with injuries, it's his toughness and resiliency that make him so valuable as a quarterback who passes well and often runs even better.
They're 2 different quarterbacks, but the one common thread, no question, with Kurt and with Cullen is their unbelievable competitiveness, and that's what you start with when you start talking about Cullen Finnerty, Kurt Ains, and we've had to make some changes, obviously, in terms of the passing game. Kurt had a very good feel for the passing game, especially some intermediate and some shorter throws, where Cullen's strength is really throwing the football down the field. He has an unbelievable ability to throw the ball down the field very, very accurately.
But while some shudder about what would happen if Finnerty were to be seriously injured, the Lakers made the decision early on that the senior from Brighton would have to be able to run and take a pounding if the 06 squad was going to be a league and national title contender.
You know, I tell Coach Coaster week in and week out, you know, before the game, I mean, you know, give me the ball early, try to give me some quarterback runs early in the game, you know, that way I can get hit early in the game and get into the flow of things quicker.
He likes to take a shot. He likes to handle the ball in a run game, you know, early on, take a shot, get some jitters out and get him calmed down a little bit more. And for him, that calms him down. For other people and most quarterbacks, I would say taking that first hit and taking a good shot, running the football, you know, makes them a little bit squirmish. But for him, it really does settle him down, and that's his mentality. And so that's one of the things that also, from an offensive standpoint, it changes as a coach, it changes your mindset a little bit. You don't normally think of that way with your quarterback.
In an age when many coaches are looking for a cool and composed leader at quarterback, Todd Colster says Cullen Finnerty is one of his team's most emotional and excitable players. But both player and coach say the man at the controls now is a far different player than the freshman who guided his team to a national championship almost 3 years ago.
Well, I think the biggest thing that he's done, and you've seen it obviously in our second game of the year, Ashland, where he performed very, very well. I think you saw it last week a little bit with Michigan Tech. He performed very well. He threw the ball for the first time in our first 4 games like he's capable of throwing it with the confidence. The ball had some zip on it very accurately. You know, and I think as Cullen goes, this whole, not only the offense, but the whole team goes. And he understands that, and that's kind of a pressure, but on the same hand, he takes that and he really runs with it. He's excited about that.
I try to, you know, pride myself on making good decisions, not turning the ball over, especially in, you know, key situations in the playoffs and whatnot. Taking care of the ball and just get us in the right play, get us in a downhill play, which, I mean, just give us a chance to win, really.
Because he's a good leader, he's a good person, and obviously he's a tremendous football player. So.
And while Cullen Finnerty occasionally has had some uneven performances as a Laker, he's the only quarterback in Division II with 2 championship rings with a chance for a 3rd. And while players like Jimmy Terwilliger, Harlan Hill winner from East Stroudsburg, might have gaudier career statistics, there are only a handful of opposing quarterbacks who have survived a head-to-head duel with Cullen Finnerty. the player who's almost made Laker fans forget about Kurt Ames. For the Grand Valley State Sports Report, I'm Tom Cleary.